So I was on tour going through the St. Louis area, and it was my first time in that region of the United States. And I met a gal that offered me a kind of a unique show. And she volunteered at a men's maximum security prison just outside of St. Louis. And she said, "Would you like to play there?" And I immediately thought of the Johnny Cash movie Walk the Line, and I'd seen it not too long before that, and I was like, heck yeah, let's do that. Sounds good. So we went in a couple hours early, and I got a guided tour behind the scenes with some of the guards, and I got to meet some gentlemen on death row, one of which was named Lance. And it was a really powerful experience, just kind of see how they live their lives and the circumstances with which they find themselves. And knowing these men and what they, some guesstimation of what they'd done was really intimidating and powerful. Fast forward a couple of years later, I was coming back through, and I was seeing Kelly again, the gal that worked in the ministry, and she said, "Hey, Lance has an appeal for his case. Would you like to go?" And so we went, and I sat in the court. Walked in this tiny little town in Missouri, and we immediately, all these police officers look at us, and they're all very somber / angry looking. And we went and sat behind Lance, and it was a really tense environment. And through the course of the hearing, I realized he'd been found guilty of murdering a police officer. And he'd been found guilty with no physical evidence and a lot of really suspect. It just didn't seem like there was enough evidence for me to feel good about deciding to put a man to death. I don't know if he's innocent. I don't know if he's guilty. I don't know if he's a Christian. I don't know if he's not. I don't know if it matters. Ultimately, for the sake of his case. But it just struck me that everyone has a story to tell, and for some of us, those stories go to some pretty dark places. And so I wanted to write a song about trying to have grace for everyone.